Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia, and I'm here with the amazing Bruno Bertucci.
Did somebody say Beveragino?
Did someone say Beveragino? Oh, I didn't get my Beveragino sound set up. I have to get that organised.
Somebody say Beveragino.
We'll do it
Hi,
ourselves.
everybody.
Hi. So we're here today to do some crafting together, which is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruno's going to be showing some new products from a brand new catalogue that is coming up in how many days? 6 days.
It's already September here. We're coming to you from the future.
Yep.
How are you,
So-
Karen? Hi, Donna. Hi, Judith. Hi, Sue.
Hi, everyone. I love seeing all your names flashing up in the intro. That's so fun. And thanks for being here.
Hi, Jules
Yes.
NZ.
Jules
Do you
NZ.
reckon Jules is from NZ?
I think she could be.
Yeah.
Or she's from New Jersey. New Jersey.
Zerzy. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Marcy. How are you, Marcy?
Oh, Marcy's
How was
here.
backstage? I saw
Hi,
your
Marcy.
photos.
Yes, we're sad we missed backstage, but there's just been way too much going on. And we've got our 20th wedding anniversary this year. So I was in touch with our travel agent yesterday to see what destination we could go on.
Boy, I'm finding out everything in front of you all.
Happy 20th anniversary, honey.
Happy. So
In November.
Hey everyone, I want you to try something. I saw something on TikTok this
Oh, here we
morning.
go. TikTok.
Take your palm
Yeah?
and try to touch your shoulder.
I can't. Why can't I? That really
I can touch the other one.
I can touch the other side.
Yeah,
But not
you can't
this
do
side.
that.
Can't do this side. Our big muscles get in the way.
Yeah.
So last night I was very naughty.
It is, so in Australia, it's 10 a.m. now.
It's 10 a.m. now.
What time did you go to bed, Kylie?
Maybe about 3:30 in the morning, because I was doing our tutorial bundle
Oh
of
my
the month.
goodness, you should see her project. Bella, no, don't start.
Don't even begin, young lady. Now, come up here. Can you jump up? Come and say hello to everyone. You're such a show
I've still got a
pony.
bit of a cough, everyone, sorry.
Yeah, so he'll cough intermittently. Come on, say hello to everyone. Say hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. Look how little and cute you are, little Bella. She's like, what's going on? Why can I see a dog there? Who's that dog in there?
Usually she's...
Yeah, she'd normally growl at herself. But yes, 3:30 in the morning because I was doing the tutorial. And can I just say, I think this is the best tutorial I've ever done.
You guys are going to love it.
And
I don't even have a graphic yet because it's so fresh. So,
yes.
but
But as soon as this finishes this video, in fact, while Bruno's doing this video, I could quite possibly... Oh no, there's too much to work on it. I'm like, there's too much there.
Yeah.
But I will pop up a link. In fact, I'll probably send a newsletter with the details so that you can get yourself this new tutorial, because
it's Zoo Friends, people.
Zoo Crew.
Zoo Friends crew.
Zoo Crew.
Hi, Patricia. Hi, Eric. Hi, Jules. Oh, yeah.
Hi. So yes, so I'm going to hand this over to the lovely Bruno Bertucci, and he's going to take us through what card are you showing us?
Why does she say it like that?
Oh, Bruno Bertucci, because you're an Italian.
So racially insensitive.
You're hilarious. That's how your mother would say. No, that's how your dad would say.
Can we swap
Eh,
seats?
Bruno, Bruno. That's how he
He
would
doesn't
say.
ever refer to me by my name.
What does he call you?
A.
Swappy swap.
So, everybody, you might remember when we did our new catalogue unboxing. Boy, this is something's different.
Is it?
Did you move that?
Maybe.
Anyway, I'll just leave it. You might remember from our new catalogue unboxing, we made this. I showed you this project. So this is featuring the Winter Owls bundle. So there's a stamp set and etc. And
steps, etc.
what's it called? Dies. And lots of people liked this project. So let's make it. So let's just switch back. Actually, is there anything we need to tell you? Oh, yeah. So these products, you cannot order them yet. However, if you're a demonstrator, you can. Therefore, if you're not a demonstrator, add these products to your starter kit. And so this is why we're showing you these things, because we want you to have all of these products right now. So if you're not yet a demonstrator, in the description, join our team and you can add all of these products to your starter kit. So let us go down on the down facing camera. There we are. Here's my coffee here. Here's the mouse. So this is the project. Let's talk about how we're going to make this project. So we have a stamped background, and we have an owl, and we have a card base. So seems pretty easy, but let's make it together. So first of all, we've got some card bases. If you have our card templates, these are the templates that you're going to need. We've got a Calypso Coral card base. We have a, this color, what's it called? Flirty Flamingo layer. We have a Daffodil Delight layer and a Pecan Pie layer. Now, as I was cutting this, goes, which way does it go? That way? No, that way. As I was cutting this, I realized it's sort of like a mixed, an intermediate layer. So it's between this layer and the next layer up, which is, so it's just a bit bigger than this, if that makes sense. So anyway, I have, through the magic of television, I've already pre-cut that. So we've got a card base, we've got a layer of Very Vanilla, and we've got a layer of crumb cake. So let us do the stamping. Kylie Jo,
Yeah.
I've just got one thing to ask. And I probably should have done this before. I'm going to use this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to use something.
Yeah. So with this background, one of the things that people, you can probably see that there's 3 different colours there. And one of the things that people were asking was, how did I do that?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you how I did that. And so I'm going to actually use a Misty. I normally would have used the Stamparatus, but that's not available for purchase now. So I'm going to do some 3-step, well, it's basically 3, 4, 5-step stamping. So I'll just take this piece out. And I have a piece of, even though this, I'm using Very Vanilla on this project, this piece here is stamped, is actually not Very Vanilla, it's Basic White. So this is the stamp set that I'm using for the background, Fragrant Forest. So I'll just line that up like so. And I'll just put these magnets on. Ah, Charlotte, you're so kind. That's up, yes. Actually, let's do it this way. So you just put that on the cardstock and pick it up like that. So for the top section, I've got 3 different colored inks. So I've got Old Olive, then Mossy Meadow in the middle, and then Shaded Spruce in the end. So first up, I'm going to use some Old Olive. And I'm going to have some sponge daubers close by. Now, first of all, I've got Old Olive, and I'm going to just apply like this. Now, looks like that's a bit dry, so I'm just going to go and grab my Old Olive. Sorry everyone, I left you all quiet over there. How's everyone going? That's better. Now, you can sort of see, as we're looking there, that there's a bit that has been added over there. It's not terrible, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab a sponge dauber and just lightly dauber that off. And you can sort of see that there's a bit missing there, so I'll just add that. Okay, so from here, hi Deborah and Deborah Davis and Deborah Babcock. So you can see that I've added the ink there, so I'm just going to put that across. That's pretty good, isn't it? So the next thing I'm going to do, that's basically it for that colour. So that's pretty good. The next thing I'm going to do is Mossy Meadow. Now for this part, it might be a bit more difficult. So if you want to mask that off, you can, but I'm just going to trust the process and just apply that like I have been. And this colour is Mossy Meadow. Now you can see that there's a bit more over on these edges. There's a bit I've missed over here, so I'll just add that again. And a bit over there. And again, I'll just grab a sponge dauber. You might have seen, I don't think this has been updated, but we'll update this and put that on our website. But that just gives you, we have one for each colour. So Mossy Meadow is there. Now, I don't want this darkness over on this tree, so I am going to remove that. But when I say remove, I'm going to use a sponge dauber. So it won't actually remove it, it will just blend it. But again, if you really wanted to mask that off, you could do that. I might actually grab another one that's sort of clean and just wipe that off a bit more. You can see it's coming off like that. And it will just add a bit more depth over on the top section. In the bottom section, I'm going to go over that with a darker colour anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hi Miranda, hi Jenny, nice to have you with us. How did we go with that? Oh wow, that looks good. And so you can just see that sort of faded. That's okay, that's going to be covered anyway. But this one, you can barely even see it. In fact, I don't know, can you see it? Now for the last section, I'm just going to do that in Shaded Spruce. So let's just add that. Jules, I agree. And maybe other people agree. Jules wasn't going to buy the stamp set, but we've changed your mind. I'm glad we could enable you in that way. So let's just add that. Shaded Spruce. pretty good. And shaded spruce is this one. And so I will just go to the effort and wipe it off this part because I don't really want a darker part there. That looks pretty clean. And let's just add that. It's pretty good. I love how that looks. So that's the stamping that we've got for this part. So let's just take that off. And I'll just put that over to the side. Now I'm just going to get some grid paper to work with. Where's the grid paper kept? Here it is. Now, one of the questions that we got when we showed this card on the unboxing video was how did we do this background? So the simple answer is we use Stampin' Blends. So the colour that we've used on this is Crumb Cake. So that's what we're going to use now. So all I'm going to do first of all is use Crumb Cake Dark. Let's just check that I've got Crumb Cake. I'll have to put my glasses on. Dark Crumb Cake and light Crumb Cake. So first of all these shaded areas, what I'm going to do is just add some dark and I'll use the fine tip and just colour that around where all the dark shaded part is. Now it might look a bit silly now, but I'm going to trust the process. Wherever there's shading, I'm going to shade it. Is anyone crafting while we're doing this today? Or what are you doing? Are you still trying to touch your palm with your shoulder with your palm? Okay, I'm going into crafting Zen mode because I'm colouring in. Now the good thing about this ink is that, like Tuxedo Black, this formulation does not bleed when you use alcohol markers. Even though it's a colour, it won't bleed, which is good. So we've gone over with the dark Crumb Cake. So now we're going to use the light Crumb Cake and going to go over the rest. And this is the thing about Stampin' Blends, is that the alcohol blends together and it, like, you can't see the dark anymore. It just gives a bit of shading. So let's just keep going with that. Sorry if you can hear my neighbours talking. Can you hear my neighbours talking outside the window? They must be right up against the fence. Now, if you live in a country other than Australia, where it's not September the 1st, like if you live in the US, if you placed an order during July, today is the last day that you can redeem your bonus days coupon that you, yeah. Does that make sense? Oh, Kylie's talking. Hi, Kylie. I was just thinking everybody is going very quiet, and then I realized, I have to scroll down. So what have I missed? Kerry Conlon, you're so kind. Hi, Megan. How are you going? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Deborah. Okay. It is like a Bob Ross painting. These are happy little trees. Is it happy little trees? It's usually happy little clouds, isn't it? I don't know what he usually says. Would you have ever thought about colouring this ground like this? Maybe you could get a similar, if this wasn't something that you would normally do, maybe you could get a similar effect by using maybe Very Vanilla. But I did try it on Very Vanilla and I didn't like how the colours turned out. So anyway, I went for Basic White just to give it a clear colour. Almost there, people. Okay. So that is all of the ground. Now, one thing that you might notice, if you look at this, you can see that this is a bit lighter. So what I often do after I've coloured is I go over the top with a colour lifter. And so I'll just go in these areas here and just apply some colour lifter. And it just, as the title suggests, lifts some colour. So it goes through the process of lifting the colour. And then if you want, you can then go back with a light and just sort of, oh, is it the light or the dark? It's the dark. Not the dark. And you can sort of blend the edges along there if you want. But yeah, that, my friends, is how I achieve the background. It's pretty good. I like it. So what we're now going to do, after we've gone to all that effort to colour it, we're going to cut it down. So the one that we are going to cut it down to is I think it's the daffodil size. Yeah. So if you have our card templates, we're going to cut it down to this size. So oh, I didn't place it on there very straight, so I'll just make one straight edge. So there's still lots of edges that we can possibly use on inside bits. I really like how that looks. What do you think? Isn't it funny how when you make a project and you're like, wow, I really like that. So let's just do some stickage. So this is going to stick down to that one. Now, it should be okay. So what I normally would say is with Stampin', if you've done some heavy alcohol markering, I tend to avoid using liquid glue, just because it has sort of, like the liquid adds to it, if that makes sense. But it's just this middle part, so I think we should be okay. And because the reason why I want liquid glue is because this is it's such a fine border. I want the ability to move it around. So I'll just do that here. Okay, let's get a scrap piece somewhere. Where will I get some scrap from? Here's some. The crumb cake layer is pecan pie. Let's just do some surgery in there. Okay, that one's, I think, had its day. I'm glad, Kerry. Okay. Ooh. That was waiting to come out. So with the liquid glue, it sort of gives you the ability to wiggle. So then this layer is going up onto this one, and again, using liquid, we can have that wiggle wiggle. Nice. And then I will add a layer of dimensionals. Oh, I can't find a sheet. Well, I just opened the drawer. Here are our pins, which you might have seen. I'm pretty sure all of them are available except for one. So I can't remember which one isn't available, but Kylie will just add the links to get our enamel pins, and they are available to purchase worldwide, so you can do that. Yes, Sally, so probably about 3 or 4 months ago, or when the colors refreshed, we did an update to the pin, the what are they called? Templates. So if you send me an email at mynameisbrunob@gmail.com, I will forward you a link to the updated tutorial. And if anybody needs the updated tutorial, you can just send me. If you've made the purchase, you should have already got a update email, but there was a problem with the way that the email was sent, so some of you didn't get it. So, do you think that's enough dimensionals, people? I've been trying to do that stabby stab thing that Lisa Curcio does, but I just can't do it. So if you're adding these products to your starter kit, you can search, but you can add them by name, or you can search by number. That's the number of Fragrant Forest, so that's the one that you want to get, 162108. And for Winter Owls, this is the product, but it would be better to search for it because you get the bundle price, so it's a bit cheaper. So just search for the name Winter Owls when you've clicked on Join Our Team. And there's some excellent products that you can add to your starter kit. Now, hopefully I get this all on straight. I find it easier doing it in landscape. So lining it up on 3 edges and just hope that the 4th edge is correct. It's slightly misaligned, but I think you'll forgive me. Okay. So next we are going to do the owl. And so you can see that part of the owl is see-through and part of it is not. How did you do that, Bruno Bertucci? Well, let's do it. So first up, we're going to cut out, here are the dies. And so there are a couple of pieces that we will be using. There is this main one, which we're going to cut out in crumb cake, and the wings we are going to cut out in very vanilla. So let's do that. Okay, I'll just put that over there because it's getting a bit annoying. Now, normally, actually, what I will do is on this main piece here, I'm going to add some adhesive sheets on the back of the crumb cake. So let's just cut a piece of crumb cake. Like that. There's Kylie's scissors. So all we really want is the sticky bit to be on that portion. So let's just cut that. And we'll just cut that a bit smaller. These are really cool. If you don't have these as a part of your crafting collection, particularly when it comes to, you know, intricate dies and things like that, these are so helpful. I'm not following what's happening. So someone is having an operation. So I hope the operation goes well. Yeah. And like I said, these ones will just be in very vanilla. So I'll just cut that down a bit. And let's bring I should be able to use the mini on this one. Will it fit? Yes. Kylie will be thrilled. Aren't you, Kylie? So we have... Oh, okay. Someone's dog. Okay. Are you watching on the TV, Kylie? Very nice. And this one here is the wings. Do we have Kayla watching today? Hi Kayla, if you're watching. I was thinking of you. You wanted to see us make this project. And I think that's all that we use our stem for, which is nice. So they're the leftover pieces. Don't need those. Did I just throw away the other one of the wings? Did anyone see what happened with the other wing? I literally just had it. Ah, it's still on the back of the die. The dies are the Winter Owls die. So that's a bundle, Jenny. So demonstrators are able to order that now, or if you're not a demonstrator, you can join our team and order it right now as a part of your starter kit. So, what we are going to do now is we're just going to give this owl a bit of highlighting. So, I'll start off with the dark. And I'm just going to apply some crumb cake blend to the crumb cake cardstock at the top, just some dark, and around all these. You can see that there are sort of like mini score pieces. So I'm just going to apply some dark crumb cake to the top and to the score lines. Now, I know it looks a bit weird, but let's trust the process. And I'll just add just a little dots and things along these score lines here. Would you ever normally think of using blends on coloured cardstock? Well, this is a way, you can use whatever colours you want and it will have a different effect, but using the same colour is a way of really creating depth on the Stampin' blends. So now I'm going to get the light and just blend that in. I can go over this whole section here. So you can see how it gives it a bit of depth there. Oh, Tammy, we're glad you made it today. And again, if you want to take some colour off, you can just blend the edges with the colour lifter. It's not going to lift the actual colour of the cardstock, but it's going to just sort of blend the edges. What do you think? You can barely even see that part that I did on the tail. So let's just give a bit more colour. I'll use the other end. Oh, did I use the wrong one? Yep. Now you can see on the wings, I've also got a bit of shading. So what I'm going to do is on the very vanilla cardstock, I'm going to, I'll just pop these out because it makes it a bit easier. So make sure you're colouring the front, and you can tell which one's the front because that's where the, so it goes like that on the owl. So I'm just going to apply some shading along the edge, and I'll start with, I don't want a lot of shading, so I'm going to start with the light and just go along the edge like that. And I really don't want that line to be visible, so I'm just going to again get the color lifter and just blend it across like that. And the purpose is just to blend that edge, just to make it less harsh. And you can see it as it's drying. It's really, yeah. Cool. So that's all the shading that we've got. Now one thing you'll notice is that the eyes are black. So all I did to do that is I got a scrap of black cardstock. I don't know where, oh here's some. And I'll just cut a little tiny bit. Sorry, Kylie, I know that's probably giving you anxiety seeing me cut that big piece. And so I just want it to cover that section basically. So let's That's great. And so because I have the, wait, let's just check that again. We're going to be able to see it from the outside. We'll just cut that part down. So I'm going to peel off the backing. Now, can somebody do me a favor, please, and tell me where this die is from? I don't know where it's from, so I'd love to find out. So let's peel off this backing, and hopefully all these little pieces will stick to that. All of them except for one of the eyes did, which is good, and that heart. And we just want to line that up to cover the eyes and beak. If you wanted to, you could make the beak a different color, which is nice. Now I can sort of see a bit of edge there that's not colored. There we are. Now, because these edges here are sticky, this is why I wanted to stick it down like that. So we have this one over here. So we can just line that up like that. And we can line this one up like
something fancy dies.
it might be on, is it that one?
Yes.
Cool.
You had it out, ready to go.
It was one of the sets that was in my room, so it looks pretty good, people. Look at that.
And you didn't see Sally's comment, but she's like, I can't see the owl's face. And then all of a sudden you're like, so we'll put some black behind the face. And she's like, oh, thanks. Now, someone asked about the mini. They're having problems with the sandwich. Do you mind if I show them?
Sure.
Just an in-betweener. So all I do is instead of using number 1...
There's a grey one.
Yes, I use one of the grey ones.
Number 3.
Either one of these work a treat. They're just a little bit bigger. So if you're going to use this one, you only use one glass. And you'll feel... Oh, no, it is actually
It's
2.
2, yeah. It's just a bit... This one's a bit thicker than the other one.
You just feel it grab a bit easier.
Yeah.
So if you... Yeah, but I don't think it's as thick as that one. I think it's a little bit thinner than that.
Thinner.
Sorry, because that's why it doesn't grab. It's just a bit too thick. So just play around with your machine. See how it's just slightly thinner. Play around with the machine and then this is thinner again. But yeah, I think this one here, the number 3, is my swap out. So I take out 1 and use 3. I hope that helps. Anyway, as you were.
Perfect. No, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
I missed that. I was in my Zen mode.
I know it's good when you're in that crafting mode.
So, the sentiment that we're using is sending love, because I'm sending love to y'all.
Oh, and another funny comment was Patricia said she really wants this stamp set and dies.
Oh, yes.
And she said, is anyone wanting a slightly used hubby? I said, does he clean? And everyone's asking what he does. Can he do laundry? And Patricia
I wondered what that was.
Patricia says he vacuums.
I was thinking, is that the dog that does laundry?
No.
Oh,
good, Gwen.
So, I'm going to get my trusty...
Oh, good, Kirsty. That's good to hear. So, a lot of them like the mini instructions.
Good. So, if you don't already have this kit, what's it called? Embossing Editions kit. It's a game changer, people. Do yourself a favour. Someone's having trouble with adhesive sheets. Honestly, the ones that you buy now, they're fantastic. So, the adhesive is on the other side that it used to be. So, yeah. That was a bit of a learning curve to get used to. How's that? It's a bit... Okay, that should be okay. Y'all, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of the features of the new... Well, it's not really new now, but new to us. Even though I'm not going to use this bottom one, well, I might. You can see the halo actually on the top one as well. So I misstamped it, and so I added some Versamark to the edge of the stamp. So you can use this brush and just brush that away. There's a bit of a halo over here too. So I'll just get rid of those. Nice. So there's also, as a part of this kit, it's this thing here, which is a reverse tweezer. So you push it in to open it and let it go to close it. So let's just emboss, emboss, emboss. Looks great. So let us. Oh, here's where all the glue is.
Oh, that one was a new one, so I'm surprised it clogged up.
Oh, that's
I made
okay.
sure I got you a brand new one all ready to go. It was a bit misbehaving.
Thank you so much. So here's the sentiment. This is a nice standard sentiment label tag kit. Something fancy. So we can just put that on. This is some post-it tape. You can get it from Amazon. It's really good. It's like washi.
I mean, you should get some more actually.
I've got some in the other end.
Oh, good.
Yep. So it just means that you can cut things out, and when you put the dies, it stays in position, which is awesome. Now I think that's a bit too wide. Oh, no. So I'll just use the number 3 this time to see how that goes. So you can see that the number 3 works as well. So I forget who it was that was having some trouble. So just have a go at number 3. Yeah. And this is reusable, so that doesn't lose its... Like, you can reuse it again. But why would ya?
I did last night for my tutorial. I had a lot of.
I have things stuck on the. I have a one of these things holding up the camera. I have one of those on my crafting desk, and I have them stuck all the way up the side. And then yeah. So I think it's time to assemble our card, people.
How exciting!
So we have our card base, which we made earlier. We have our owl.
Ow.
And so even though it's got adhesive there, I don't really want to use that adhesive. So I'm going to put that up on dimmies. And because we've got holes there, I'll just put a dimmy here. I'll put one over...
What do you mean by dimmy?
Dimensionale. And I'll put one over here. Yeah. I can put another one over here. And then I'm just going to get... I don't like mini dimensionals, but I'll use it for this project.
Oh, yeah, I've got to mention OSR too.
My goodness, people, I finished all of my OSR projects.
Yep. And I've done 3. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 of my presentation ones done.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
I'm excited with mine too.
So if you haven't signed up for the wait list, even if you don't end up signing up, that's okay. You're not going to get charged. But just sign up for the wait list.
Just so you get information.
So you get info.
It's like joining the Taylor Swift wait list.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's okay.
Because we're just like Taylor Swift. So I'll give you the link. Yes, that one there.
What do you think there, people? I think that's good. So remind me
That looks so good.
When I peel them back, remind me that's where I said it's going to go.
You can do whatever. So it's at the end of October, the actual event.
Yep.
But registration, like the wait list will open up for actual purchase on the 1st of October. So keep that in your diaries. And it's like, how many hours usually? 7 hours?
It goes forever.
Yeah, it's really good. You get lots and lots of content. You made that sound like it was a really bad thing.
No, like it's like great.
It's long. It's good. You get lots of content.
Way value, yeah.
Diana said we're better than Taylor Swift.
Because the player's going to play. Okay, and then we've got our...
Rhonda Winter said that is so gorgeous. Isn't it incredible?
So, okay,
such a
initially
clever
it was
card.
like there. What about over here? I don't know. There?
I like up in the right. It actually does. Yeah, I like it.
Covering or?
No, I think down a bit. Yeah, just slightly covering. Ooh, we can cover the sentiment.
There?
Yeah, I like that.
What do you think, people?
Do we lock that in, everyone? And the placement of the owl is brilliant, everyone said. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think there. Done.
Oh my goodness, yes, that's a perfect spot. Because it balances it really well.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness,
Now,
that is so hot.
Final, we don't want a nudie card.
No nudie cards, because you'll get persecuted. When I go, another nudie Rudy card. Of course, Donna Dubinsky, you can case away.
Yes, please. That's why we do it. This is why we do it.
Yeah, everyone agrees it was the perfect spot. For
Excellent.
sentiment.
Now, I have to be careful not to put it over there.
I even
didn't
cleaned this for you.
I cleaned the table. Did you notice?
Did you clean the table? I cleaned the trimmer for you.
Oh, thank you.
You should have seen how much glue was on there. Do you want to pass me the ShamWow and I'll clean the stamp set for you?
Thank you.
Give me something useful to do. Last night, not only did I make my tutorial for the monthly class, but I decided it would be a good idea at about midnight to cook Greek pitas.
She did.
Bruno came out and he goes, "What are you doing?" What on earth? I'm like, oh, I just wanted to test it because we've got people coming for lunch on Sunday and they're Greek, but that's not why I'm cooking them. I just want a nice bread to go with lunch. And Bruno's like, okay then, sure, test it at midnight.
So
the thing with bread, it's always like, you're like, okay, I'm just going to make some bread. And then you're like, oh, it's got to prove for 2 hours.
So, Rhonda, I agree. The winter owls, like when I saw it in the catalogue, I was like, owls? Really? But I really like it. Like there's another project that you might remember from the unboxing that I used this
Tree.
And, you know, the owl projects are among my favourite projects that I made on the unboxing video. Yeah. So, how am I going to do this? Let's do that there. Cutie.
Oh, look how cute it is. It's a really beautiful set.
You could
nice
stamp
sentiments
that.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she used the Thermomix, of course, Rhonda.
Yes,
it was a cookie dough recipe.
What's it? I think it's under... Let's have a look what recipe I used. I was doing a little bit of... I like to trawl through all the recipes on cookie dough, and I found a really good one. I was like, yeah, Greek pita breads. That's what it looks like. And do they look like that, Bruno?
They weren't as toasty.
Rude. I think they look exactly the same.
I mean, they were amazing. So I have this.
Rude.
I have this strip here.
The strip left over. Oh, that's clever.
So let's do that. Because why not?
Why not?
Because we can. You can wash these too.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll be all like clean and tidy when you're finished. Isn't it amazing cleaning as you go? Who taught me that?
Don't know who.
Well, my mother tried, but it didn't really sink in, I don't think. So you've been my next best option.
So that is... Oh, is it big enough? Oh.
You can just cut it down so that it hovers. There's always a way. So what you do is you cut it to the size that
there
you
should
can.
be another piece somewhere. It's a bit small. But what about the top of it? That's why I kept it. Crazy critter. Anyway. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Is your chamois damp in the case? It won't go mold. So we just leave it... So in the stamp case, when you close it, you can close it 1, 2. We find that if you just close one, it allows enough. Yeah, we've never had it go moldy. So.
And we use it enough. Like, we're using it every day.
Yeah.
So I think if you were to leave it for a week or two, yeah, it's going to go moldy. But we're opening it all the time. The other option that I saw someone do was take your pick tool.
TYPT.
And I don't know what happened to that container, but they just got the take your pick tool and then put a hole here. And then that will just give air flow. And that's another way.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. I could do it like that. What do you reckon?
Yep. Perfect.
Done.
Wow.
That, my friends, is our project. So let's just have a review of the products we used. Winter Owls, this bundle, available in the new catalogue. Add it to your starter kit right now. We had the Fragrant Forest stamp set. This is, again, another one of those things you'd think, how many ways can I use it? Just stamping once. But just using... 3 different colours.
Down the bottom, they all look 3D.
Look, another thing I want to try is, even though there's a lot of shading in the stamp set, I want to try using the Misty, the stamp positioning tool, and I want to use a marker on the
trees.
The I want to use a different colour for the trees and the trunk.
Oh.
And I want to use a couple of different colours for the shading of the trees. So
That's a good idea.
yeah, I really want to try that. So
The Stampin' Right markers.
Stampin' Right markers, yeah. And so you can just colour them in. Actually, can I just demonstrate what I mean?
Sure.
So you can just apply the stamp, and you can grab the... Let's just give it a quick go now.
Why not? Let's show you what I mean. Kirsty, I'm not sure how you got that done in an hour, because he actually gets it done. Oh, there's a moon in here, which is handy. It's very handy. It's designed for a Stamparatus, not a Misty.
Yeah.
If you've still got your Stamparatus, of course, it's fantastic to use it. But the Misty's great as well.
Okay, so that's where we're going with this. So you can do this. Just grab your Stampin' Right marker. The thicker one would be better. And you can just colour this like this. Do a few at the time.
I'd probably do it the other... Oh, yeah, that's good. So you're stamping. Ah, that's smart. So I was thinking, oh, then you'll dirty the old olive.
And you can go over this, like if you want it darker.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you grab the...
Did I wipe that off?
No, it'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah. So then you can grab the...
Oh, yeah, that's pretty dark, the mossy.
The mossy.
Yeah, I like that like this stepped stamping. Like I would try and do it all at once. And you don't necessarily have to do that.
And you can go into the part that's already been coloured, blending it. You can... I don't know if you can tell, but... You can use, at this point, you could probably use a sponge dauber just to sort of dauber it, just to give it a bit of a blend. Look, it looks a bit messy, but that's okay.
No, it looks great. And then you can see where you need to come in again.
Come in again.
That's very smart.
So that's one tree. But you can imagine like the depth that you could create with a forest of trees.
Then you can actually use it for like just one tree or a couple of trees.
Correct. Or you can just have this section of trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
Can't you ink the stamp with green once you... Yes, you can do that. You can do that 100%.
Yeah.
And you can come over with the darker colour, and that would be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this stamp set, and that was one that I was just like, yeah, you know.
You can pass it over or give it a tardy.
Thank you very much. What other products did I use? And something fancy was for that little sentiment piece up at the top here.
And that's
you can
available
see
now.
This is available now. Anyone can buy this. This is in the catalogue now.
But yeah, keep an eye out for our email because I'll send through the details for you to join the online stamping retreat wait list.
Yes.
And the tutorial.
And the new tutorial, yeah. You're really going to love the tutorial.
It's a cool pop-up. It's like so much fun.
And you should see,
like
Michaela's is fantastic. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do on that today. But yeah, we should be able to get that out sometime today.
Yes.
That's yours.
Thank you, Bruno Bertucci. You've done such a good job. And guess what?
What?
We're clean.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Who even are we?
Waiting.
Zooming. Oh, that looks so cute. Love it. Jeez.
So, Kylie, yes, what else do we have? So, make sure in the comments, in the description, if it's not there right now, we'll add it to it.
What would you
join
like?
the online Stampin' Retreat.
Oh, yes, I did put that there. You can pop it on there,
waitlist.
though. OSRL. OSRL.
OSRL. No.
Just having a bit of a hissy fit.
Yes, join the waitlist for OSR. The projects that we've seen some of Gina's, we've seen some of Lisa's. They're really cool.
Yeah, we had
and
to catch up yesterday.
It's going to be a really good event, and so make sure you join the waitlist or join the newsletter. We'll get some information. There's something different.
Something different, isn't there? It's like...
I feel like that is too zoomed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll figure it out. We'll fix it now.
Yes, join the waitlist for OSR. All of these products that we've shown you today, add them to your starter kit if you're not already a demonstrator. So we really hope you like this project. From your comments,
of course,
seems as though
we
you
love
did.
it.
And just a few techniques of how you can use various products, like that background ground. It just gives a bit more depth.
I think for me, the big surprise was using blends in shading, like the shading of the owl with the colour lifter. I would never have thought to use it as...
Just blending, not to lift the colour.
Yeah, because I normally do it like using the sponge
mistakes.
daubers.
Right.
I would think of using sponge daubers, but yeah, I really like the idea of using the blends, which is smart. Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, you've done too, Janice. Oh, thank you, Miranda. I'm so glad. And yes, please like, subscribe and share.
Yes.
If you know of someone that would like to see this card, that would be awesome. Oh, Jasper. He's had 2 pieces of dried liver this morning and he's still wanting more. His never-ending pit of hunger.
So, Sue Beasley, if you've already joined one, you'll be on the OSR newsletter. The wait list is basically the same, but it's like we might, I haven't discussed this with the team, but we might open registration early for those that are on the wait list.
Ooh, get a VIP. Maybe we could do like, you know what? I know
Pre-order.
exactly what we're going to do.
What?
Because Lisa said to me, we are giving away 5 online stamping retreats before the event actually starts. So if you're on the wait list, you get to go in the draw to win one of 10 online stamping retreats. So you need to be on the wait list to get into
What a great
draw.
idea.
Yeah. So yes, sign up for that because then we at least know that you're interested and yeah, we can gauge exactly what's going on, who's coming along,
Yes.
and reward you. Because we've got, how many prizes? We've got 48 prizes, you guys
lots.
said.
Yeah.
Plus the 10 giveaways as well. So yeah, there's a lot of giveaways because, you know, we appreciate the fact that you support us. So, and if you
I
won
really
last
like
time,
my projects.
yeah. And if you won last time, please let us know because we'll make sure that we add you straight away for free to this one.
Oh,
So,
if you won
an online stamping
as a part of your
retreat.
prize, yeah.
And Cindy, the date for registration is the 1st of October. The actual event is the 28th and 29th. So 28th in the like everywhere else in the world other than Australia and New Zealand with the 29th. So you guys will all be on the Saturday evening and we're Sunday morning. So
Good.
yes, I know. And so many projects. You get like all of the PDFs because we
32 projects.
yeah, 32 projects.
The document is
and
hundreds of pages.
We've got extra, like Bruno's done some extra ones as well, and we'll probably have some bonus ones because we've got online.
When we get new products come out,
Yeah.
like there's new paper coming out soon. We haven't shown that to you because we don't even have it yet. But you're going to love it. This time next week, we may have some of that new paper. And so we'll want to make some new projects with that new paper.
Because Bruno's finished. He's got all this time to do extra bits. Overachiever much.
Whatever.
You can't make fun of Lisa anymore. He was always saying to Lisa, "You're such an overachiever, Lisa."
Who did a thumbs down on this?
It's an accident. They're thumbs down because the date doesn't suit them for online stamping retreat.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching today.
Thank you for coming today, everyone.
Yeah, like Kylie
And
said,
so next
like
week-
this video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Next week, who knows what we'll have to show you.
Yeah, well, the new mini will be here.
Yes, you'll be able to order.
So you'll be able to order, and we'll have some things to highlight. I really, 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 really love the new autumn, all about autumn
Oh yes, you probably
paper.
saw.
Oh,
You probably saw this project that Kylie shared.
I used the paper to make the leaf, and the background paper is just absolutely gorgeous. Do it right up next to the camera. I think that will be a better, block us out. Or move out of the way. Come on, little one. You can do it. Bella's looking at me like... it's easy to look down. But yes, I love those. I've had those metallic dots for a while, but they just went so perfect. And that copper ribbon.
The copper ribbon,
like,
yeah.
my photo that I took, I just couldn't capture this paper properly because it's just so stunning. And those dies are, cut out from the paper. So, yeah, it's really great, that one.
Oh, so did you cut the vein out of the leaf and then inlaid it?
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah. It just gives it a really nice look.
KylieBertucci.com for more information on this project.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. So that'll be next week. We'll do some play. I might even show you how I did that one.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sure we'll have other projects to show you. There's always something new around
Always
here.
something new. In fact, we just had the trucking along bundle that arrived.
Oh, good. Yes.
So we might have a play with that. Who
And
knows?
we've got to get the whale. We still haven't got the whales, and we still haven't got the new Take Your Pick tool. So
TYPT.
we're putting that. We might even wait. Now we're so close, we might even wait for the release of the catalogue and put it on the host code.
Great.
May as well. Well, lovely to see you all.
Thank you. Thanks,
Enjoy your
Kylie.
afternoon. We're going out for dinner tonight with friends, which is so lovely.
Oh, yes, I did know
Yes,
that.
I'm so excited about catching up with all of them. There's 20
Gotta
people
have a
going
nap.
now. I know, that's what I thought. We've got to schedule a nap. We've got to that age. It's like, we're going out tonight. We better nap this afternoon. Especially after going to bed at 3:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness, so naughty. But it's worth it. Honestly, I think I spent about, how much time do you reckon I spend on that card?
Long time.
I reckon 6 hours on my tutorial project, but it's worth it. It's like, honestly, it's nothing you've ever seen before. And literally, if you get the tutorial, if you get the class bundle and you're not happy, I'll refund you.
You'll be happy.
Because you'll be happy. I know, 100% you'll be happy. So it will come out this afternoon. Look out. Actually, I'll give you the...
Let's say this evening.
Yeah, the newsletter.
There's lots to do.
That's the link for our newsletter. So just make sure you're signed up for our newsletter so that you can get that email. Oh, my little boobies are hanging out.
Thank you all for watching. See you
Rose
later.
like, on that note, bye.
Bye.